Hi, since about 2 or 3 weeks ago, thought I'd give you a quick update, but have I really made a big mistake on my track work? Let's go and find out. So here we are, Oxley Central. I'm Ian, and today I'm just going to walk through the progress of the track work that's been completed so far. So let's see what I've been up to. So for those that watched the video a couple of weeks ago, apologies for the resolution on it. The software seemed to have cropped a lot of work that I was trying to show, and instead you had a wonderful view of all my furniture. So since that update, one of the things I spoke about was this area here. It's now been replaced with a three-way point section, and pretty much most of the sidings are now in place. There's just one strip to put down here, and just a couple of extensions here. My mistake when I was putting the track down, I bought some track a couple of years ago, put it down, thought nothing to it, and then my new boxes of SR302F arrived, and I started putting that down, and I couldn't quite understand why the 302F seemed to be so difficult in trying to put holes into the track. So I've been using one of these, which has been great. However, I have broke probably 7 or 8 of these, so I've got quite a large stock of these that I've got from Amazon. I'll stick a link in the description below if anybody's interested. And the SL302F, great. Struggled a little bit trying to put holes in, and then I had some other concrete track that seemed to be a lot easier. On reflection, and you can probably see here, is I've actually had some old 302 stock, which is code 80, and I'm using code 55. Now, as much as I like the code 55 and I like the look of it, I have to say the code 80 with its larger shoulders and larger sleepers just looks that little bit better in my opinion. However, I've just left that one piece in place just so you can see what I've done and where I went wrong. The 3 or 4 pieces I put down in this area has now been done. So that's that. So in terms of progress, sweeping around, so we're going to have Oxley Depot over here, a couple of the buildings to the back. I've got my back scenes, so that's going to be some work to do shortly. We got one loop fully working, with exception to this point here. I was just running the Voyager, and carriages 1, 2 and 3, if it's going anti-clockwise, runs, but then the back carriage sort of follows round this back line. So if anybody's got any tips on that, I'd appreciate that. So I'm going to go right to left, just to give you a flavour of where I'm at. You'll see that I've also started droppers, so they're starting to go in place now. I fitted 8, there's another 12 to go. I'm just waiting for those to come through the post. And again, I'll put a link in the description where I got those from. I think they're about £1.60. Then we got the sort of north end of Wolverhampton station. So we've got the platform 4, the new platform. You can ignore this. This is just painted grey, just to give me an idea of the platforms or where I want them to be, really. But these are going to be sanded down. I've got my brickwork that's cut up, almost ready to go on once this has been sanded, and I've got some ceramic tiles for the edging, and that will feature in another episode. So in terms of what I've got for wiring, I bought this great kit, 15 quid. So it comes with 10 metres of red, 10 metres of black, some spare dropper cabling, which, to be fair, I don't have the patience to solder the rail joiners, so I've decided just to buy them ready-made. And then I think these are called suitcase clips. So at some point in the next week or two, I'll start to get it all wired up. So just some adjustments to the platform. Nothing's been fixed in place yet. That's got to be cut out because that's going to be a bay platform. People know that as platform 1B at Wolverhampton. And all that's left for me to do is cut pieces of track round to this point, and obviously these few bits here. So that's where I'm at. I'm quite chuffed. I think about 6 or 7 weeks now, and yeah, I'm quite chuffed. I obviously need to, once I get the wiring up, I need to just check. I think one of the key things or learning things that I found is you think you've connected these correctly because you've spent so many hours looking at them, and then you go back and you can feel sort of how rough it is, or if you use a test loco. I've just been using my my hopper. I could see whereby it wasn't quite flush, or it was really sharp, or you could just tell where the bogies had jumped over the track. So I need to check all of that once I've finished these bits and pieces. So what I'm going to do is this afternoon I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get this bit done, and we'll show you when it's all done. Welcome back, and we now have complete 4 loops. I'm just running some testing at the minute, so good progress. It seems to be going round okay, which is good. Hope it's sticky there. So we're almost done. I run out of track, so I've just had to borrow some from the sidings, and I'll order some more this afternoon to arrive. Incidentally, when I was laying down the track, I haven't used track pins. I've used these track screws, which are really good, and it just says pinning them down, and then you've got to lift it up. I find that the screws are a lot easier to use and unscrew and refix track and relay it down to where you need it. One of the things you do need is one of these special screwdrivers. It's very tiny, but nonetheless been very useful. So I'll leave it there. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. Next update will be, we'll get the sidings done, we'll have hopefully all the cabling done, and then we will have more progress on the platforms. Thanks guys, take care, look after yourselves, see you next time.